Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Sonic Oasis. So today I am doing the first one synth challenge. Basically, as the name suggests, we take one synthesizer or one software synthesizer or plugin or instruments, whatever it is, and we try and create an entire track just using that, with the exception of the drums. So all the sounds you're going to be hearing today are going to be coming from one synthesizer. And for the first episodes, we're going to be using HY-Poly. Okay, so I'm going to show you a track that I created using HY-Poly. Everything that you're going to hear is going to be coming from the synthesizer except for the drums. And if you haven't already seen the sound demo that I did for HY-Poly, please make sure to check it out on the link above. And before I get into the track and how I created it, let's go straight into the entire song and let's hear what it sounds like. All right, so I'm just gonna go through the drums. So first up, as you can see, I've got some drum loops going on. So I actually downloaded this from BandLab, Assistant, and they've got this really cool feature where you can download drum packs and one shots. Yeah, there's a lot of sounds. It's actually very similar to what Splice provides, but I think it's better because it's free and it's royalty free and you don't ever need to pay anything. So if you're looking for a free Splice option, this is it. Okay, so I'm just gonna play the first part. Okay, so as you can see, this is the intro loop and then followed by the main section, or sort of like the chorus of the song. So those are the two drum loops that I have going on. And this I also downloaded from BandLab. These are just basically the one shots to these drum loops. And I've arranged them on a step sequencer. So I'm just gonna play it. So that's what it sounds like. So that's what I use as a transition to get into the next one, into the next drum loop. So I'm just gonna play this whole part, and that should cover the drum sections. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for the drums. That's the drums for the entire track. So let's look at what goes into this intro. So it's the drums and then followed by the keys. So the patch that I'm using in HY-Poly is HY-Synth Key 1. So the intro goes something like, it's pretty much the whole intro. And below that, I've got this brass patch playing, and I've actually got an automation. This automation is linked to the cutoff, filter. So as I play, the cutoff filter rises. So right now I'm going to play you the intro. So here's the cutoff filter rising. Yeah, and then obviously it went over into this transition and started the chorus part of it. So once again, we've got this brass sound again, one of my favorite patches in HY-Poly, I must say. It's this brass sound. It's really massive, and it's pretty much what I play for that entire section of that chorus section. Yeah, I love the sound so much. And right beneath that is a bass sound. I think I actually played a bit higher. Yeah, it's a bit higher. That's all. Again, it's just those three elements. And there's one more thing that I add, which is the lead. Yes, it's this lead sound, which is. Yeah, and if I put all of that together, this is what it will sound like. And then I made a little outro section there. And the outro section is pretty much, it looks pretty much just like what the intro section looks like, with the keys. And the only new thing that I added well, two things that I added was this pad. And this pad is called HY-Pad 06. I did make a few tweaks. I think I changed the release time, and I might have played around with the filter as well. And one more element that I added is this pad sound. It's advertised as a pad sound, HY-Pad 04, but I use it as sort of like a lead sound. Not a lead sound, but like a pluck bell-ish sound. Yeah, so those are the three sounds that make up the outro, and this is what it sounds like. Yeah, and that's it. I had a lot of fun making a track with the synthesizer. It wasn't that hard, if I'm being honest. It's a very, very versatile synthesizer. Had good bass sounds. I had lots of options with basses. I had lots of options with brass sounds. It had pads for days and nice pluck sounds as well. So it really wasn't that hard to come up with something. It wasn't as challenging as using a monophonic synthesizer that only has one oscillator and one LFO, for instance. So I really love making tracks like this with limitations in this manner, because it just really forces me to think outside of the box and just use what I have in front of me. And oftentimes that's where creativity kicks in, because now you have no choice but to try and figure out what can I do with what I have. So that was the first episode of the One Synth Challenge. Please make sure that you subscribe to this channel and tell me more, which synthesizers would you like me to make tracks on, and which styles of music would you like to see more on this channel. Until the next time, I'll see you later.